What's up, YouTube friends? Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to show you how to fix this problem on your computer where you don't have access to the internet or Wi-Fi. Alright, if you're having this issue where you can't connect to the internet, then in this video, I'm going to give you several solutions to fix it. Make sure to watch the video all the way to the end so you can find the solution to your problem. Alright, the first method I want to share with you is this. We're going to go to the control panel. Go to the Windows search bar, type in Control Panel, open it, and select this option for Network and Internet. Then we go to this other option, Network and Sharing Center, and then we go to this one. Another option, Change, Adapter Settings. Alright, if nothing shows up here, if you don't see this Wi-Fi option, it's a clear sign that you're missing the internet drivers. But if you do have this Wi-Fi option and you see it grayed out and it says disabled, just select it, right click, and click enable. By doing this should bring up the Wi-Fi, but if you still don't see the Wi-Fi option, we need to check if we're missing the drivers. And how can we check that? It's very simple. Just minimize this, and here in the Windows search bar, type Device Manager. Go to Device Manager. It's this option right here. Open it, and this window will pop up. Here, select the option that says Network Adapters and expand it by clicking this little arrow. Now, let's take a closer look at this specific option here. For example, if you look at the Wi-Fi network driver, which is almost always labeled as wireless in your system settings, and in my particular case, it is this specific one right here. If you happen to notice that this driver is marked with a distinct yellow question mark symbol, that is a clear sign indicating that your computer is currently missing the necessary internet drivers. You should definitely pay close attention to these warning icons in the device manager because they highlight exactly what is wrong with your hardware configuration. Alright, and here, the question is, how can I get the internet drivers? Well, there are two very simple methods. The first is to connect to the internet using a network cable. A network cable is basically a cable that gives us internet. It's a cable that goes from our router to our computer, and we can get internet through it. Once we're connected with the cable, we select the driver we're missing, right-click on it, and then click where it says Update Driver, and then choose the option to search for drivers. You just click here and it'll start loading. It'll load a lot. If we're missing a driver, and after it finishes loading, close everything and restart your computer. And in theory, that should solve the problem. But in case the problem isn't solved that way, sorry. Now what we're going to do is go to Start, then go to Settings, and here we go to this option that says Network and Internet. Select this option and then click here where it says Advanced Network Settings. And here what you're going to do is select this other option that says Network Reset. Select it and then click where it says Reset Now. What this will do is, it says here that this will remove and then reinstall all network adapters, and it will set other network components back to their original settings. And it also says that you might need to reinstall other network software afterward. Well, that's not really important, that last part. Thank you. Simply, after you reset your network, restart your computer again, and, in theory, that should fix the problem. And by the way, an additional solution for those who are missing internet drivers is this video where I show how to update the drivers using another method. And if that's your problem, I'll leave that video for you here in the cards. And the method I'm going to show you next is, it could also be that we don't have access to the internet nor Wi-Fi because the Windows services are disabled. Alright, if that's our case, what we need to do is enable them. How can we do that? Enabling them is actually very simple. All we have to do is press the Windows key plus R. A box will pop up, and here we type the following, which is ms ton And that's how you type it in, and then you click OK. Then here, you go to this services option, and here you click on this option to enable all. Then you click apply, and then you click OK, and then restart your computer, and let me know if this solves your problem. By the way, if you've made it to this part of the video, I'd really appreciate it if you gave me a like and subscribe to this channel so YouTube can show this video to more people who have this same problem. Alright, with that said, let's continue. The other method is mainly for those who want to connect to the internet or Wi-Fi using their laptop and can't do it. So here, I'm also going to show you several solutions. The first thing we're going to do is the following. And that's that we can update our network adapter on our laptop. Here's how you do it. First, press and hold the power button for 15 seconds until it turns off. Hold it down until it turns off, then wait 30 seconds before turning it back on. Then turn it on and check to see if your internet or Wi-Fi is working again. Alright, if this method didn't work for you, let's move on to the next one. Okay, the other method to fix this problem on our laptop, we're going to go to our keyboard and check that the key for in other words, wherever you see this Wi-Fi or internet tower icon, check if it's on or activated. If you don't have internet and this is deactivated, just press the N key plus the key where you see this tower icon. It could be F12, F5, or any key that has this tower. So try that method. And another thing is to check that your computer isn't in airplane mode. Because if you have airplane mode turned on, you'll never be able to access the internet. And to check if you have airplane mode on, if airplane mode is activated, just go to the Windows search bar and type in airplane mode. Select it and make sure it's turned off. If it's on, turn it off, and that's it. Yet another effective way to solve this problem, which is a remarkably straightforward and easy approach, is to navigate back once more into the device manager. Go ahead and type in device manager into the search bar right here, and it's going to be this specific one right here. Open it up, and then you'll want to open the network adapters option once again and carefully select your Wi-Fi driver. This is usually going to be this one, the second one down, the specific one that says wireless in the name. Go ahead and select it, right click on it, and then do the following. If it's enabled or disabled, for example in my case, it's enabled, I simply disable it. I click on disable, and then I confirm by clicking yes. And then, once it loads and appears like this, I right-click on it and select enable again. Basically, the trick is to disable it and then enable it again so that the Wi-Fi works for us again. So go ahead and try this method too. And if it worked for you, let me know in the comments. With that said, let's move on to the next one. Another reason why we might not be able to connect to Wi-Fi or the internet on our computer is because we need to update, or rather reset, our memory, DNS. And for that, what we're going to do is click on the button on the screen. What we're going to do next is go to the Windows search bar and type here, CMD, which is the command prompt. Here, we right-click and select Run as Administrator, click Yes, and then this little black window will pop up. Here, what we're going to type is the following. What is it? NetWinsoft Reset, just like you see it, exactly like that. After you type it, press enter, and then you'll see this appear. This message that says the WinSock catalog was reset successfully. You must restart your computer to complete the reset. So once you see this message, just close and restart your computer and check to see if your Wi-Fi is working or not. Alright, and now let's move on to the last method, and this last method is more for people who have tried everything, and there's just no way for their computer to pick up Wi-Fi or have internet. Okay, if that's the case, then the most effective recommendation in these situations is to buy a Wi-Fi receiver dongle. By the way, I'm going to leave the link to this specific product in the detailed description box located right below this video, and with this Wi-Fi receiver dongle, we're going to solve the problem. You can also look for it on any online store you want. Just search for USB Wi-Fi receiver, and what this will do, some, as you can see in some stores, have a little antenna, and others are just the dongle itself. And that's it. And what this will do is automatically pick up or catch the Wi-Fi signal. So if our PC doesn't receive Wi-Fi, whether it's because it's missing drivers or for some other unknown reason, something we just can't figure out, we just haven't been able to solve it. Plain and simple. The simplest solution in these cases is to buy a Wi-Fi receiver dongle. And with this, believe me, we're going to solve the problem, because all you have to do once you buy it is install the program it comes with, and that's it. With that, we'll be able to pick up Wi-Fi and have normal access to the internet. Alright? If this video has helped you or been useful, please let me know in the comments. And if that's the case, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel for more effective solutions like these. So, with that said, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.